sorcerer, high elf noble princess.
It works.
Yeah.
Aspen.
Hello. My name is Ness, and I play the 13-year-old tiefling named Aspen. Um, and there's a lot more to him than the others really know about, and we're probably going to find out more about it in this episode. Whoop whoop.
And Maxwell.
Hello, I'm Duskers, playing Maxwell, a flamboyant warlock who's the team's true healer.
Oh my gosh, I hate you. You're not a healer.
I am a healer!
Anywho, and I'm your Dungeon Master, Ashriyats, also known as Animaster Yukai. Thank you for joining for tonight's fantastic craziness of a session of FAF.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
This sounds like a really bad slur. FAF you! We'll FAF you back.
FAF me yourself, you coward!
But no, seriously, start the recap.
Previously on FAF.
I hate this name and I love it.
We started making our way, actually, to the, Underdark City, the Drows. On our way, we noticed that, well, it was very dark. There is a green lit fog, I guess. It's still very dark, it's dim lit. But we were able to notice bodies, multitudes of them, working, it appears. Closer inspection, we found a bunch of slaves. A bunch of surface-dwelling races, even Drow themselves, all enslaved to be before. Upon getting closer, we did run into some guards. With that, a few choice words of dialect went through, and a fight broke out, ending in us being victorious. Of course.
We're racist scumbags.
Oh my gosh, we're not.
They were. Excuse you.
We continued. Deciding to help out one of the slaves who, trying to help us, wanting to heal. He informed us of what happens whenever we disobey, I believe, or go against the drow, showing us the filleted human, or creature, who's, look, we know it was humanoid. I don't think we knew the actual race of what was filleted and put into the pond.
I'm pretty sure it was another drow, right?
That was.
It's a drow. My apologies. Thank you. Upon that, we healed him of his blindness, knowing that all the other slaves were blind themselves. And he died almost immediately, giving Ermid a few words of inspiration. Continuing our way down the path, we decided to rest. We didn't actually rest, we just kept going forward. Hiding in a pond while one of the female drows, the first female drow, with might be a hunting party, searching for us, passed our trail as we hid in ponds. And then moving on from that, we made it close to a bridge when we started approaching the city, where it was surrounded by a moat. We crossed the moat, taking out 2 guards on the way, being very stealthy about this. We made it there. We found our entrance into the city's sewer system. Making our way through the sewers, a slow but steady pace. We got one last fight with another drow who seemed to have been hunting us, who might have spotted us whenever we were first entering into this city, or by the bridge, where we were unexpectedly aided by a drow who seems to be friendly towards Aspen, where they were able to exchange words and pleasantries and languages that I don't think anyone else knows. As he took us to a steakhouse, I believe.
Thank you, Dusk, for doing that. I appreciate it. All right, so yes, that is where we left off. You guys exited the sewer system, making your way up into the building that was closely next door. Upon entering, a trap door was opened up, and you guys were led down into it, him staying at the top the moment you all kind of walked in there. Still a bit battered and bruised up. As you guys enter down, it is pitch black, so for all of the humans in there, you cannot see.
Oh.
Even with the dark vision seers right now, it's a little bit difficult to see as you guys kind of enter in, and it's just pitch black, and you hear the of the cave door closing.
Max, do you still have your lantern?
I never had a lantern.
Well, your bell thingy that lights up stuff.
Yes.
I don't know, what do you call it? I'm not used to magic.
It's called light.
What?
Aspen kind of just pouts and crosses his arms.
Maxwell. The
Maxwell will put a hand on his shoulder and he will cast light.
Okay, you can't see anything in front of you to put a hand on the shoulder, you just hear a voice.
I feel for his shoulder. I will palm his face until I find the shoulder.
Move forward to see if you can find him.
Oh my god, please don't hit me.
I'm just gonna sucker punch Aspen.
Please don't.
I need to roll a d4. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Pulling up my character sheet.
Okay, with that, you go and start reaching out. All of a sudden, from around your wrist, you feel a very strong grip wrap around your wrist as he holds it. He goes, "I would appreciate it if you keep this room dark."
But some of us can't see.
As you say that, you kind of look to your right where the voices come. You see two piercing purplish pink eyes that are just glowing so faintly in the night.
Well, that's not creepy. We're gonna be fine. Aspen, please hold my hand.
Roll a d1 to look for it. D4 to look for it.
Oh my god.
And the search for Aspen begins.
Aspen, go ahead and roll a d4 as well.
Alright.
You kind of both reach out and you don't feel anything.
Just stand still, hold on.
You came to our land.
Not intentionally.
To be fair, we are just trying to make our way back to the surface.
Ignoring all of you. You don't hear the footsteps, but all of a sudden the voice comes next to you, Aspen.
Right.
Do you have word then?
You cut out for a second. I did not hear any of that.
Do you have the wood then? If so, give it to me now. We've been waiting to hear for quite a time.
To DM, I have no fucking idea what's going on right now.
Yep. Asking for the word, and they've been waiting for a long time, and for you to give it to them.
Okay. I wasn't understanding if you said wood or word.
Word.
That's- Wait a minute, what?
I'm not gonna lie, I did thought you said wood.
Give him the word. Nah.
Give me the wood!
I hope it's mahogany.
If it's audio problems where I'm breaking up, feel free to ask.
Okay. I felt bad. I didn't want you to keep repeating yourself.
If it's one of those things where you're trying to be a dick and be like, oh, what'd you say? It's like, okay, but no, if you actively like, hey, I honestly don't know what you just said, could you repeat it without the voice or something like that, in case, unless I'm doing it intentionally, where it's like, yeah, you have no idea what you're saying. So no
Yeah. He's been waiting for the word.
He's waiting for the word from you. Yes.
Aspen kind of like, I don't think you would see this because it's all dark. Aspen kind of like straightens himself up and like puts his hand over his heart, and he says, "Those with power who serve their people will prosper."
And there's a pause. You've confirmed on who you are and not who you're with. Seeing that you give me the access code instead of the scroll makes me wonder if you were meant to be here or not.
Aspen kind of blinks. He's like, "We kind of just fell down here and we're trying to get back up. We aren't supposed to be here at all. We're looking for help, honestly." And he kind of like deflates a little bit. We were never supposed to be here.
That's disappointing, then, isn't it? How do I know for sure you didn't just kill the man wearing that armor and claim to be who he once was?
I kind of give a side eye to like where his general direction is, and I'm like, did I not just say that I was one of you? That I am part of you, and I have been for the last 8 years of my life. Everything that I've ever learned has come from you.
Are you saying that out loud?
Can you doubt that? Yeah, I'm angry. I fought for them. I fought for people who can't fight for themselves. I'm sorry that I'm not who I'm supposed to be, who you're looking for. But we're brothers, and brothers are supposed to help each other out. If you needed help, I would give it to you. So please, just don't accuse me of things that I didn't do. And Aspen's like shaking a little bit. He's angry, but he's trying to keep himself in check.
At that point, Cinder kind of heard. I don't know if you wanted to make it audible.
Yeah.
Aaron-
I'm yelling. I'm not yelling, but I'm raising my voice very slightly.
Well,
Is
don't know if
anybody
this is up
else
to-
confused?
well, that's I don't know if Airmed was trying to say Aspen, but at that point, Cinder kind of put her hand up towards her and just kept looking and watching because she wanted to know what was going on, because Aspen seemed very passionate right now.
A moment passed. Oh, good.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry if I seem disrespectful, but truly, have you not seen the armor that I've been wearing? This was specifically made for me. There's no other child other than me there. I'm not sure if you know this. You might not be informed. I mean no disrespect, but trust me when I say that I am who I am. I am Aspen Lacuna, brother of Kestrel and Mavis. So please, just trust me. We mean no harm, we just want to go home. And kind of like breaks a bit at the end.
Midway through the conversation, you all notice the pair of eyes kind of close, disappear into the darkness. A few moments after the words have been spoken, you all see a slight glow from like a candle or a match begin to strike, and then a low hue of a candle being lit in the center of the room. It's dim for all the humans, everyone with dark vision, you can see this room entirely. The humans, you can see it too, it's just dim and it just flickers. But in this room you see, you're in a cellar. The only way out is the stairs. The doors are closed. There are different barrels, bags, sacks, shelves. Appears to be any ordinary cellar. The wood creaks beneath your feet. And standing just near this very dim candle lit, and you can see there's already being put a what's it called? Like it's like a sock that kind of covers up the light. And crouching over it, you see a tall gentleman. Long, silver white hair, pinkish eyes, dark ebony skin. You can see he's wearing leather armor, a black cloak. You can see the symbols of spider webs intertwined throughout it with like kind of like silver thread. And when he stands up, you can see he has to bend. He has to lean forward a little bit as he stands about 6'3", very tall gentleman. All of you. Kestrel and Mavis, you speak of.
And you see him kind of like twitch at their names. Yes. My siblings.
Then I mean no disrespect, but if you know their names, then what were they the leaders of?
They were the High Guards.
Alright then, well, welcome to the Underdark, to the ebony city of the spider.
And Aspen like puts his hand over his heart again and gives a slight bow. Thank you.
He does a bow, but not as deep. It's very, very slight. You fell. It's very hard to believe that you fell down here. Most, yes, lose their way to this city, but not fell.
Well, technically we didn't fall to here. We fell lower?
Yeah, you see Aspen like, and like put his head on like on the wall, and he's like, "It's a long story."
You can see he ignores everything you say, Airman, and is just looking at Aspen, ignoring all of you.
We were escorting Miss Hart. He kind of like gestures over.
She kind of just like little hi, like kind of the little finger wave.
We were escorting her, keeping her safe to wherever she needed to go when we were ambushed by this really large crocodile and then bullywugs, and you see him like grab like the bridge of his nose, like he's annoyed that it happened. We were trying to save her when we went underground.
The story matters not. My apologies for interrupting you, but I must ask, I do not see the symbols bared on that person. And then turns to all of you.
They might not be part of us, but they have their worth. They've helped me along my way, and they're very trustworthy.
His head turns slowly back at you. Are you telling me they know of us, but not among us?
And I shake my head. And I kind of like lean over to him and like put my hand up beside my face. And I'm like, they're probably really confused right now. They probably have a lot of questions, but they don't know.
Then I shall answer. And he turns to all of you. You must have many questions.
Aspen kind of gives a nervous smile.
Yes.
Yes, we have questions, but not quite sure how to put them into words.
The only question I have in my mind is, are you going to get us up into the city and help us out, or are you going to keep us down here in the dock?
Aspen kind of gives you a look, Cinder, like, bitch. Like, he just looks at you with, like, a really big fake smile, and he's like, Cinder, please be quiet.
And you hear the voice behind this. I see the surface elves have yet to change.
And and Aspen kind of just looks
Cinder?
over, and he's like, she's
Cinder,
just
can you...
a little pushy. Don't mind her.
Oh, I've heard this.
Cinder, can you come over here, please? I'm so very unsure of my footing. Cinder, can you come help me, please?
Wait, DM, can you repeat what he said?
Sure. You said, I see the surface dwellers, the surface elves have yet to change. And when you said, whatever Aspen said after that, my apologies, I don't remember the exact words, he goes, oh, I've heard her since the moment you've entered our Underdark city.
Yeah, yeah. Aspen, you see him kind of like deflate a little bit. He's like, that's Cinder.
Airman has been trying to call you over as well.
Yeah. Cinder just kind of shakes her head and
Cinder,
moves
please.
back. She moves over to Airmed.
Thank you.
Be respectful, please.
My only real question is just possibly, if able, point us in the general direction of the fastest way to the surface.
You see him kind of look at you and just point straight up into the ceiling.
Aspen
I've seen that one coming.
Oh, I have a question.
Turns to you, and you can see his body movements are very still. Like, his body doesn't turn, but his head does. Like a chicken in a way, but not so, like, you know what I mean. That sounds terrible.
Well, you see her visibly gulp at that, because that's very weird.
It's unsettling.
Yeah.
That is the word I was after. Thank you very much.
Yes, you had a question.
You both kind of spoke about Kestrel Mavis and them being high guards, but high guards for what? You say, like, we know of you, but not about you, or some other thing, so what's that?
He looks down, and it's looking down on you, Aspen. Like, he might be taller, and it may be just a figure of speech, but he's looking down onto you. And he looks back up, and his dark face. Well, what your friend has failed to mention is we're merchants.
What
Sorry.
kind of merchants?
Merchants that deal with the Underdark. We find wares that are more difficult to find than the average bloke on the street. We are the ones who go where those wish to not to leave. We go to other planes to bring back stones that one craves for a lifetime.
Whoa.
It's Cinder
Other
kind of...
planes?
Cinder steps... Hold on. While that, Cinder steps forward and looks at Aspen. You're one of them down here?
And he kind of raises an eyebrow. He's like, do I look like I belong down here?
Seeing this, he goes, Hi, Elf. You assume too much. There are different branches of what we do.
Aspen gives a firm nod.
Well, why don't you keep educating me then?
Cinder? Cinder? Can you see if my shoelaces are tied or not, please? I can't see very far in this darkness. Can you just check? And you literally can see it like stick out a foot.
You see Aspen's like kind of bristling. He's just like, if you just let the man talk, he will let you know what you're looking for. And he kind of gives you like an exasperated like zip it in shut up type of motion.
So you're merchants, right? By any chance, you have a brass brazier and maybe some herbs or something to use to burn? Maybe incense?
Not on me at the moment. The shops here that you can purchase it from. Very specific things you're looking for there. Might I
Max?
ask for what?
To bring a friend back. I had a small little ferret. It died.
Max.
Yes?
I have incense sticks in my pack.
I need a brass brazier.
I don't know what that is, but I swear you just said incense or stuff to burn.
And a brass brazier.
I don't know what that is, but I can offer you one of the things you need.
You will be able to find a brass brazier in the city. Look for anything for a moment. Go to the fire in the forge, and they should be able to have one for you.
Next question is it's not. I know it's not safe for us to be walking. Do you have any advice?
Looks to all of you. Don't go anywhere. I will return. Do you understand?
See Aspen kind of deflate a little bit.
He looks down. What is the matter?
You see his ears kind of a little bit. He's like, you'll be back, right?
Wait here, and I will return.
Wait! We didn't get your name.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, we'll stay put, and we'll wait for you to return.
He just turns and begins to walk away towards the stairs. Does anybody wish to do or say or anything for this last moment?
Aspen just lets out a quiet, like, be safe!
Without stuttering, he just walks right up the stairs and you're...
Aspen?
I'm
I'm
think
not
you may
complaining.
have a lot of explaining to do.
This is very convenient that you have friends down here. My only question is why do you have friends down here?
And you see Aspen, like, his smile just gets really wide and his ears start to drop and he's like, well, you know, connections and all
Cinder
that.
slowly glaring at Aspen too.
Aspen, I think we're gonna need a bit more than that.
I honestly didn't know we had branches down here.
Branches of what?
If you're merchants, you should know where your trades are going.
I'm a 13-year-old boy! You think they tell me anything?
You've been in it for
Aspen,
8 years!
Okay. Maxwell! Aspen! Enough! Aspen! What are you a merchant for, or what are you a merchant of? In fact, answer both.
Well,
What organization do you work for?
and you see him kind of like pull back a little bit.
Aspen, we need to know.
I know.
We won't say anything to anybody else, but we need to know so we know what we're getting into.
So, just like, Mr. Drow said, I guess, is that disrespectful? Anyways, like he said, we mine for stuff, and I'm usually up on top, obviously. I didn't know we went this far down! I'm honestly surprised and a little weirded out. I just stayed up top and helped protect people.
Okay. What is the name of the merchant guild group? What's the organization's name?
And you see him kind of like gulp. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't want to get thrown out.
Oh, Dan, can't help us.
In that case, if that's how it's going to be, the fact that you have friends down here, I don't think you can be trusted.
Cinder, I don't think they're exactly friends. I just think that they know of each other. It's kind of like me and the 5 elements. I am in one place. I am in one of the 5 elements places, and there are 4 others. You know,
it doesn't matter. People down here can't be trusted either way.
Well, you're just saying that because of your history. We don't actually know.
I didn't even know what a drow was.
Aspen?
Yeah.
Do you trust this person?
As far as I can throw them, yes.
How far do you think you can throw them?
That's beside the point.
I believe that's a very good point.
Right. What I was going to ask is, I am pretty much on my last leg right now. I need to sleep, I need to rest, I need to recuperate. Do you trust that person enough that I can sleep and somebody else maybe, and the rest of us keep guard?
Aspen,
or do you not?
A firm nod. It's like, I trust him enough not to murder us in our sleep.
Right, okay. In that case then, I am going to try and get some kind of sleep. Because right now, I am useless if we're gonna start a fight again.
Aspen nods and takes off his cloak and kind of makes it into a pillow and hands it to you. I don't really need this right now, so...
Thank you. And Cinder, try to keep it down.
Ahmed!
Cinder!
Just go to sleep.
I'm trying to, but you keep talking.
The rest of you should get some sleep too. Colfell and I will take the first watch. We don't need that long to trance.
I'll stay up with you.
How tired am I feeling? Does it feel like we've done a full day?
It feels like it's pretty close to a full day, if not a full day has already gone by.
I'm just gonna sit down. I'm not gonna go to sleep just yet.
So who here is attempting to take a long rest? Who here is
Me.
attempting to take a short rest?
I'm attempting to take a short rest.
Well, I know
Long
after the first watch, Cinder's gonna try to take a long rest.
Alright, tell me this. Who's gonna do a long rest, or who's gonna take a short rest and hopes it could be a long rest?
Long rest.
Short
Long
rest.
rest.
Hopes it's gonna be a long rest.
Short rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just taking a straight up short rest.
And if it turns into a long rest, will you take it, or do you just want to stay conscious this entire time?
Just a short rest. I'm good, honestly.
Okay. I'm just double checking for logistics
Yeah.
reasons.
I got you.
You don't know what's been a day and what hasn't, so if you go a full day without sleeping, you will take a level of exhaustion. Just be aware of that.
Alright.
But I'm getting sleep.
No, a short rest does not take away a long. It's basically a short rest is you doing
Having a nap.
for like an hour, so you can remain conscious, but you're kind of just doing a simple task, resting. A full rest is you actively sleeping, and that takes away the possibilities of taking levels of exhaustion. A short rest does not do any sort of thing. this logistics, will you attempt over a long rest or no?
If it turns into a long rest, I'm not con-
Okay. So, a few hours pass. Who's taking the short second watch after Cornfell and Cinder?
I will.
So, let's wait in the darkness. Does anybody put the candle out, or do you leave it burning?
Leave it burn.
Leave it.
I don't mind either way.
Okay. Then the candle remains lit as it flickers in the night. To wake Maxwell up.
Cinder nods and gets up and kind of shakes his shoulder a little bit. Maxwell,
Yep.
time
What?
for your watch.
Okay. 5 more minutes.
You hear
Wait, what did you say, D?
5 more minutes.
Can't afford 5 minutes. We have to catch up now.
Fine. Almost slowly just push himself up, sit back on the wall.
Like that. Cornfell's gonna go to sleep. Max, while you're sitting up making a perception check.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So there are the lights. You hear footsteps from above. Not inside, like above you, but just out on the street. You hear the footsteps of hooves, boots. So just a elvish chatter that you don't comprehend. And then the light from the candle. Another couple of minutes pass. A few minutes pass. And your watch is over. Are you waking up?
Crap, never told you. So I'll wake up Aspen.
Okay.
Alright. That's when you're stricken away.
It's okay, bud.
I didn't want to fall asleep. He kind of does like rub his eyes.
It's okay.
Go back to bed. He kind of like gets up and pats your shoulder. He's still half asleep, but he goes over and he just sits down, like in the middle of the floor.
You notice the candle is out. So, Max, you were kind of like just walking around trying to feel people out.
Apologize in advance.
And Aspen, make a perception check.
Alright.
I'll say for everyone here, go ahead and you have had a long rest. So, HP.
Yay!
You get your abilities back, spells are back.
Yay!
Rules. No, wait for all that actually. 17. It's fairly silent. I would love if everybody could, if I could load what I need. Give me a moment. I would love if everybody could give me a box of money.
Sure, how much?
Everybody could make give me a moment. A Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
You all got your long rests.
Oh no.
Oh!
Okay. So I don't know why you did it with disadvantage, Cinder. So it would be a nat 20.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You have to roll for Corfell.
Thank you for reminding me, and for Miss Hart.
Heart.
Let's see. Corfell got a 16. Miss Hart, I have to roll on my side because. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Oh no.
She got a 9. So we have a Max. Well, 19 Aspen. Wait, no. That's perception. No, that one for Max.
Yeah.
23 for Aspen. 22 for. Oh, nice guys. Okay. Nat 20. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it with that for now. I do need. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Oh, I gotta do it twice? Okay, that's fine. Anywho. About total of 8 hours pass. Aspen, you've been up for about 3 of them. And you all hear as a gate begins to open above, as the creaking of the floorboards creak as you hear footsteps coming down. You all begin to wake up. You all see. Well, actually, no, because it's black down here. Only those with dark vision will see. You see 2 figures.
Sorry, am I awake now
All
from
of
that?
you are
Or-
awake. But the
Is this
Go ahead.
the same guy who was down here before, but now he has a friend?
Make a perception check, Aspen.
Alrighty.
For that, do I see?
Okay. So Ermid and Maxwell, you can't see anything as the candle has gone out.
No, but do I hear 2 sets of footsteps?
Oh, everybody does.
Yes.
In that case, then my hand is on my warhammer, and the other one's creeping to get the shield around the back.
Okay. A few moments pass, and a bit of flame ignite in the room, and you can all see a faint bit of light coming from its fingertip of a second figure that you've not seen before. This one, much slender than the one before, wearing a purplish dark robes, and you can see a gold embroidery of a spider web enwrapping all of the robes. You can see there's a much more of a curvy silhouette, and appears to be a female drow looking down at all of you. Bright silver hair that begins to glow in the darkness, the piercing, pure purple eyes, the dark obsidian skin, and just a look of. It's more of a. What's the word I'm looking for? Looking down on you, like you're lesser.
Aspen kind of like bites back his panic a little bit. And he takes a bow, and he's like, welcome back, sir. See, you brought a friend.
And you can see as you kind of bow, the male bows as well. And it's not like a hip bow, like he goes down to a knee and does like a full hip and knee bow before her. And you can see the fact that all of you are just kind of getting up and not reciprocating it. You can see there's a bit of disgust in her mouth.
I kind of like motion over to them, kind of like my palms flat, and I push it down, so kind of like.
You have a cough, Aspen?
Just face palms, and Aspen gets down on one knee.
Does anybody else reciprocate this? Corfell does.
I will as well, considering Corfell's just done it, and Aspen's coughed up a lung.
Yep.
Cinder, you do it. Okay. Okay. Max?
I was debating, but now everyone else is doing it, so it's just like, so I joined the bandwagon.
Do you?
Yes!
You don't have to.
The answer is yes, you have to.
You'll sit. You'll go back down and sit.
Okay.
And you just hear it soft. God damn it, Maxwell.
See, the stain's still there for all of you.
D-
but she's
I will say Cinder doesn't do it for too long. She does it for like maybe a second or two, and then she stands up straight.
Okay.
I'll take my lead from Corfell and Aspen.
Corvo remains a little bit, and as you, Cinder, you come up much earlier, but a few moments later, our hand kind of raises up for you to all kind of stand up.
I do stand.
I stand as soon as Aspen stands.
Okay. You all begin to stand up. Maxwell, are you still sitting down?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I thought. She looks to all of you, and the male drow kind of stands up. And kind of looks to each of you and kind of eyes you all up again. This is Zelith Ovian. You will show respect.
Like, head. You know when you kind of like bow your head as like a notion of respect?
Yep.
Yeah, he does that. He's like, of course, sir.
She will be the one to help you walk the streets.
And you see, like, Aspen. His face is kind of passive, but his eyes kind of light up.
There was two ways we could do this. One was that we had to all become her slaves.
Oh.
Remove you of your clothing, your weaponry, and your personal effects to do as she spoke of, when she spoke of it. But then, turning his gaze to you, Cinder, I thought that some of you would find that unattractive.
Not unattractive as much as uncomfortable.
And still locked eyes with Cinder.
Cinder's eyes kind of lock with the two figures. She's silent, but she's upholding. She's very territorial right now, and that's why her mood is off, which others would probably know since they got here.
I think everyone's figured that one out.
I'm just saying.
For sure.
Definitely was not hidden.
Yeah, she looks. She will cast a single spell on each of you. One that will make you look like us. Now this is but an image. It is not physical, which means do not get touched. Do not touch. Do not do anything physical with anyone around you.
Got it.
It was
Stay in your own bubble.
For us to give this to you, you will do something for us. You will do something for the High Gods. And I looks over to Aspen. Because I'm sure the High Gods would welcome the chance to help the house.
And kind of like stands up a little straighter, kind of like shoulders, and again gives that nod, and he's like, of course.
Once you've done this for us, we will have talk about assisting you to get to the surface. But not until after. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
He looks to all of you, like, in waiting for acknowledgement.
Yes, sir.
Pretty straightforward.
Cinder doesn't answer. She just kind of moves her head to the side and looks away.
Cinder.
So, who wants to play as a slave and who wants to turn into a drow?
All of you will be drow. Do not worry. this is what you shall be doing. We will cast a spell, as I said, to make you look like one of us. Remember, you are not one of us. You have a stature that you must mimic, if that is possible. It will dissipate in an hour, so you have this amount of time to get to where you are going. You will need to head to the Western Tunnel System. There you will find the street called Dockstone. Look for that house with the initials JB on it. Engraved in Elvish. I'm assuming one of you can speak or read Elvish.
I can. Like she raises her arm like, I can!
And then you kind of have Corvo kind of squints. That was a bit of a jab at the two Elvish folk in your party.
Yeah, Cinder rolls her eyes slightly.
Once there'll be a rock in front of the house. You pick said rock up, and below it will be a note. Take it into the tunnels, and look for the same initials somewhere on the wall in the western tunnels. Mind you, the only way these initials will lighten the tunnels will be through a flame, a natural flame.
Natural.
What do you
Sorry,
mean a natural flame? As in, we literally have to spark the flame? We have to make a fire?
Your magics will not work on it. It must be a natural flame. Say the words that are written on the paper, and a doorway will open for you. From there, we cannot explain what will happen next, for we ourselves have not been there. But you will look for the item of a spider's key.
Could I get a brass razor before we go?
As I said,
Quick.
you can head. You would head. I said the wrong one earlier, my apology. It's actually, you will head to the Spider's Filters on your way. It will be on the street.
Spiders. Filters? As in.
Like Philters.
Got it. Sorry, I'm writing everything down.
Definitely, you should.
I'm like trying to make sure we got everything.
That is where I would recommend you go. Now, are you ready? Because your hour will run fast and it will take that much.
Very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. What's the name of the stream again? Dark.
Are you asking for the street?
Oh, did they say street or stream?
Street.
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 Well, sorry.
Dockstone.
Darkstone. Got it.
Okay. Thank you.
You see Aspen does his bow again. It's like a very deep, respectful bow. And he looks at both drow. And he, does the really deep bow, and he's like, I thank you very, very much for this. I know you're putting a lot at stake, and might get caught. So I thank you a lot. This means so much to us. And I promise you that we will help you in return.
The male drow looks to you and he goes, appreciation is accepted, but understand if you are caught, we will not delay into flaying your skin ourselves.
You see Aspen wince a little bit, but he doesn't say anything.
Meaning,
It's like, ah.
The Mission Impossible, we will deny all knowing of your presence here.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know you. If you die, we're not helping you.
And with that, the woman looks at all of you. And with her arm, you really haven't seen her hands. They're all kind of intertwined in her sleeves of the very slender body. But this time, Max, as you be kind of sitting down, your skin's itching a little bit. You rub your hands a lot, your arms, and as you look down,
boogies!
Your skin's beginning to molt.
Yeah.
And I need you to roll a D3.
What?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Do I not notice this?
At this point, because of the Drow's presence, give me a moment, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
You actually, I'll do this. Don't delete it permanently, but subtract 4 from your charisma score. As all of a sudden, you guys notice his skin. Let me look at the wording. Sort of begins to start swelling and oozing, and you start smelling like a swampy coat, like a kind of a swamp, like of rot. You can see a coating on the surface of the skin. And you look at Miss Hart, and she has it too.
What's happening to them?
You see,
Are you alright?
you went swimming, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we all had showers.
They kind of looks at all of you. You can see, like, your clothes were wet as soon as, like, did you not swim across the moat? The water around here is toxic. They have scale flake. It's a disease.
You
Oh
see,
my god.
like, smack his face with his hand really fucking hard. He's like, damn it.
Can you show us
Is
this?
it? I'm sorry. Is it disease?
It's a disease.
She runs over to one, casts that, runs over to the other, casts it again.
And with that, you feel the warm glow kind of come over your body as the warmth around your skin almost begins to, almost like a heat pad, begins to kind of cover up the bumps and the oozes from your arm until all of a sudden it becomes your smooth flesh again.
Arabid,
Max?
you were amazing.
Thank you so much. I started to feel it when I was sleeping. I feel so bad.
It's okay.
You see Aspen literally like, oh
My
my god.
career would have been over if it wasn't for you.
I know. I'm so excited for that.
I'm just going to say one thing. I don't care how stinky we get, we're not taking showers down here.
Agreed.
We can't afford that.
If there's no film, you should be alright.
No.
I would not recommend it, though. And as he kind of goes over, he goes to your bag, Aspen, and begins to just go through it.
I don't.
Should he be doing that?
And he takes out your rations and just throws them off to the side. Takes out your skin and begins to look at, sniffs it, and kind of does away and just dumps it out. Your food and water is no longer good. It's been tainted.
Thank you for your help.
Oh,
The
great.
food that you have for water, I would dump out unless you wish for the disease to make worse.
Do you know what? Oh, wait. Don't do that.
I mean, he's already thrown Aspen's off to the side and dumped out the water.
It's
No.
fine.
No, I can. Well, not today, but tomorrow I can actually, purify it.
Alright,
And I can render it free of poison and disease.
you can do that for the others. I've gone.
Oh, well, I can do that. We just have to put it all into like a little 5-foot radius. And then, bam!
Yeah.
Is your mask in your bag?
Yeah.
You see him go in and pull out this skull mask. If you'd like to describe it for everybody.
Alrighty. You see this mask? It looks feline-esque. With like very big circular eyes. And you can tell it's like made out of bone. It's not plastic or anything like that, like actual bone. and it has 2 ties on the very side, and very large teeth. It looks very, very intimidating, if I do say so myself.
As you see him pull out this mask and look at it.
Holy, what is that?
That's a souvenir!
And just puts it back in the bag and kind of give you a nod.
Aspen gives him
That is
thumbs
not
up.
a souvenir.
And then pulls out your broken claws.
And then Aspen, you see him kind of like physically, kind of like deflates. Like, oh yeah, I forgot I broke those.
And just kind of looks at them. I'm gonna look at these for today. Is that a problem?
You see his ears perk up a little bit. That's fine.
Puts it.
They're kind of singed, so I don't know much.
And begins to get ready to walk out and waits by the stairwell as the woman kind of looks at you, never saying a word.
Thank you, ma'am.
Looks to Corfell.
Bow.
Looks to Arabic. Looks to Cinder. Looks to Maxwell.
Waves.
Looks to Aspen.
Did you say you wink at her?
No, waved.
Oh, I was like, what?
I would have winked. And with that, she turns around, and all of you now look like Drow. All of
You
you
see-
are male, with dark white hair, not silver, not glowing, with faint pink eyes, slender bodies, not really muscular like the ones you've seen, but still a bit muscular, but you all kind of look very lesser Drow.
Wow.
Now, for those who are like 5'4", you're only be a foot taller, so you're about 6 foot, so you're like just at that cusp, but understand with this are you 5 feet, so you're 6 feet tall? Wait,
No,
okay.
I've gotten to be like 5 feet, so I'm
with
happy.
that, you are very short for a drow, and you've noticed this. Now keep in mind, everybody, because the magic wheel is in here, I'm sure you'll explain this, I'll explain it now. That extra foot is air. You're not actually grown. It's an illusion, as disguise stealth has been cast on all of you.
I can't just pretend I'm a child.
A single hour before the spell dispels. If your fingers are a bit elongated, your arms are a bit longer. Almost all of your heights, except for I would say the elves, have been heightened. You're all a bit beefier than you normally were, just from the drow. You're still slender, but still a little bit. Because the males, their arms are a bit thicker and more with strength, more ripped. So keep that in mind.
Okay, from now on, only Cinder, Corfell, and Aramed are allowed to speak. Okay? Is that good with everyone?
That's probably smart.
Do I need to sound like guys?
You see Aspen like, oh god.
Corvus is like, I do not think that will be a problem for me. I recommend most just remain quiet. I do most of the talking, at least for this.
I like that plan.
Thanks, Corfell. Much appreciated.
We gotta go. We need to go to the West Internal System, and then we need to find the street Darkstone, and we gotta find the house with the initials JB Carpenter.
We need to get Max's thingy.
Thingy?
Thingy.
Brass brazen.
Yes, that.
So, Baskerville, come with me. We'll meet by the tunnels. Alright?
You all need to go.
Right, let's go.
That's why we all meet by the tunnels.
Alright.
Wait. Should we take our weapons?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
They are all, like, the imagery has kind of morphed over your armor and bodies. Like, you guys are all technically shirtless, male drow, like the ones you fought earlier.
Right, okay.
And Aspen's just like, ooh, I'm
Cinder-
ripped.
Cinder really hates how she looks right now. Like, she just feels disgusted and...
Aspen kind of gives you a
like it.
sympathetic look. I'm sorry.
Does anybody check their pants? To like Bo would? I'm sorry, that's a critical role.
I'm pretty sure we have pants.
Not what you're looking for.
Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Keep
Appreciate
it PG, people. Let's keep it PG.
Oh, like that's happened. Anyway,
Gosh.
you guys begin to climb out of the crawl space of the cellar, and you're at the front door. What do you do?
Alright, guys.
Walk through it.
Okay.
We got this. Remember, don't bump into anyone, don't talk to anyone, just mind your own business. Walk, we find this street, we go, and we wait by the tunnels. Got this.
You open the door, and because all the windows and everything have been blocked out, you are instantly hit with sound effects.
I like sound.
A busy city. People, men drow walking back and forth. You see different hoofed creatures you've never seen before. You do see some horses down here as well. But you see their eyes have either faded over and they've gone blind themselves from being in the dark, like the darkness from the mines. Carts being pulled, drow moving about. You see merchants. That once very spooky city, the city still remains the same. But bustling as you see that green mist is much thicker now as it begins to be low, and almost it's like you know that mist that you see out in the fog when you're out driving, that thick fog
Ooh.
is green. Just that light green fluorescent, and when it hits the ebony walls, it turns that slight bright shade of purple.
Alright, guys.
You do. You weren't expecting this. And like you were looked at.
Maxwell's gonna put on the meanest scowl he can, and you start walking down with confidence, not give it a care.
I swore you just said coffins instead of confidence.
Confidence.
Yes, walking down with all the coffins.
Okay.
Just pick up a coffin and just walk with it.
Alright.
Coffins here, anybody want a coffin?
Cinder's gonna turn around to Aramed and Aspen and says, "We don't have much time. Let's get over to the street, and we'll wait for them there."
Yes, that is the plan.
Just nods as if to say, go, I'll follow.
Alrighty. Miss Hart's following us, right? She's not. Okay. I wasn't sure if she was going with Mac.
No, keep going.
Alright. Alrighty. Let's find this street, my dudes.
So are you looking back for that manhole you once came out of? Or are you going to go through the streets? Are you going to do the tunnel system of the sewers, or are you going to go by streets?
I think they were gonna go on by the street and look for it.
Well, no, he said we need to head to the western tunnel system.
It's up to you. Is the western side of the tunnel system if you were to take the tunnel, or the western system? It was up to you. Either way, it was the street that you were looking for. It's up to you which way you take. But you were
I mean-
the western tunnel.
If we do go underground, would that...
You will know this just because of the tightness of the tunnels. Your movement will be halved, so it'll take more time to get there. But you won't be on the streets, so you won't be constantly seen or being bumped into. So what do? Do you wish to go half the speed and test out your time of being a drow? Or do you wish to get there
No.
quicker on the streets as a drow, but worry about being bumped into or being discovered?
How
Cinder-
long will it take us to get through the tunnels?
Never
What-
do this.
Honestly, as a player, my thought is they didn't go through to get changed into a drow just to be not seen. They get there faster on the street. They just have to mind themselves.
You just gotta be careful that no one bumps into you.
I'd like to go back into the place, please. I'd like to take my armor off.
Sure. You walk back. So you walk out, turn around, and walk back in. Miss Hart does come in with you, so the process speeds up a little bit to about 5 minutes, and you're able to take off your armor.
Brilliant. Now shove it in my bag.
What type of armor do you have?
Chainmail.
Well, yeah.
Is it chain or plate?
I am checking now.
You said it was chainmail.
Chain. It's chain.
So your chainmail will fit in your pack, though it is stopped. I'm gonna say if that's plate, that didn't fit in your backpack.
No, it's chain.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. You put it in your back. Now that you do have a little in your backpack, but it's not too bad. Alright.
Oh, can I not like wrap it in like my bedroll so it stops the?
It helps, but no matter what, chainmail is going to make a sound. It's like change in your pocket. It's not
Okay.
terrible. I'll say you help. It's not going to be too audible when someone actually works for it.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys begin to... Are you looking for the street, or are you waiting?
Looking for the street.
We were gonna meet up by the top. So, street. Por favor.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are going to the western side of the city with Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going for, Max's.
Okay. Go ahead. Whoever's leading this pack, go ahead and roll with... go ahead and roll a survival.
I will.
Wait, what's...
Okay.
It's wisdom.
Hang on, real quick. Because I don't think people know this. I'm only double check the character sheet. Aspen, send me your background, please, through message.
Like the whole thing, or...?
No, like your background for D&D. Like, you know, that background stat that you take?
Oh, yeah.
Does it start with a U?
Start with a U?
Almost
Maybe? Yes, I think so.
Then I know it. So, just because of stat-wise, you automatically can walk through cities twice as fast because of your background.
Hey! Sorry, that was loud.
Anybody can choose to do this, but because of the background that you taken, your way of cities and knowledge of them are a bit quicker. So you and your group can move a bit quicker if you are leading. Just to make you aware. But if you get lost, you're gonna get lost twice as fast.
Okay, do you want to lead, Allery, or do you want me to lead?
You know, if you are better at leading, then go ahead.
Can we aid?
Yeah, so I can say they can roll with it.
Alrighty then.
Can aid you.
Well...
Okay. So you guys begin to set off. And I'm gonna hold off, and we're gonna go to Porfel and Maxwell.
Good luck, guys!
Of course,
Thank you.
Porfel's not here, and I have to do the role play. Yay.
Yep.
Look at
I can't speak Elvish.
Ellie, I blame you. As you guys begin to walk, I'll give you advantage. Go ahead and survive.
I'm not too bad at this. I'm not too bad at this.
So walking around, you are able to find you actually are walking west, and about 20 minutes pass, and you do come across the outdoor of the shop, just a square rectangular stone ebony building. The light, and just on the front of it in stone is engraved the spider's filters. And you can see kind of like an alchemist bottle on the side of it, like kind of engraved as well.
Okay then. All we need to go in there. I need you to order me a grass grazer. They have it. and just 20 gold worth of either incense herbs or your incense. Be fantastic.
Didn't Aramed say she had some of those?
I don't want to take hers.
Fair enough. You have coin?
Yes, and I will hand her my bag of my coin purse of 40 gold, and I will also hand her the 3 drow coin that I found. Not sure if they're good, but they're coins.
Right. So you guys, you're entering in with them?
Wait, doesn't Corfell have the rest of the drow coin? We found.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have them. I have the two.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
They're good. I forgot. I have to make their HP back to max as well. Okay. So, you guys both enter in, and the sounds of the city die out. As you enter in, it's lit by a magical fire that you can see. It's like a green torchlight on the side. That's the only light given in here. Everything in here is very dull lighting. You can just tell. So for human-wise, for the rest of this Underdark episode, everything's dim light. Just keep in mind. As you guys enter in, you do see a drow behind the counter. The hair doesn't glow, but still silver. More matte than gloss. The purple pinkish eyes, less pure, but still more pure than any of the other males. They're always more purple. You find the males more pink, the women are more pure purple. And she kind of looks in. You hear the voice, "Niothnia, nioa," and Corvo comes back. "Niothnia, nioa." You see the conversation begins to go back and forth, and the drow in front kind of nods ahead and begins to walk in the back. Corvo looks and goes, "She hasn't." Yes. Now that I'm thinking about it. How many drow coin did you give, Corvo?
Only 3.
I only have 8 drow coins. I do not know if the currency will take gold or not, and that may give us away. Do you have anything of trade?
I can pull out my 3 healer's kits. Actually, just 2 of them because one of them's already started to be used. I have these.
I hope that's enough. She takes it. She takes one of the healer's kits.
Alright.
And the drow woman comes back, and you hear a bit more Elvish speaking. And then the drow looks down to you. And squints her eyes. Corvo, keeping the cool, is trying to keep understanding. Goes,
Like, oh yeah, he's mute. He can't talk.
I am just gonna motion like Aspen, trying to convey not talk.
roll a deception check.
Like points to your throat and makes an X. And
And I will give advantage. Actually, I'll roll that one more time because of the aid of Corvo.
Alright. There!
hey!
And the drow woman nods and puts a brass brazier down. And looks, and Corvo slides over 8 drow coin. You see the woman's kind of disgusted. He goes, "Nieth goach di," like kind of like almost an insult. And Corvo put their hands up, kind of "Nieth goach tiathna." Hands over the healer's kit, and they kind of look at it. And they grab the incense that was once laying in it and take it out and just slide over the brass brazier like, "This is all it's gonna get you." And Corvo kind of looks down to you like, "Is that all right?"
Give a nod.
Yes. And the coin is subtracted. You have a brass brazier. walk out. And Corporal kind of looks at you. Oh, that was very close.
Yes, I have no idea what you guys talking.
She wanted to know why you disrespected her and not bowing. With me. And I told her that our house didn't bow to others without knowing their own stature, and they wanted to know why you weren't speaking. And when you did the mute, they assumed your tongue was cut out. So thank you for not opening your mouth.
Gosh. Can I have my coin back?
Sure. And hands over your gold. How much gold coin did you give?
40.
40, yeah. Hands it over.
Thank you. Yourself, next time we talk to people, bow.
Yeah. Apparently, at least to the women. Shall we?
Yep. To the tunnels.
Do you want to lead or do you want me to?
I got this.
Should we? Okay. Do you want advantage or do you want separate rules?
Yes. That would be an advantage.
All right. You have advantage. They're assisting. 14. All right. You guys begin to walk in the western area of the city that you assume is west. You're not sure. You guys are just assuming what's west now, and I love it.
Can't really tell where the sun, so I mean.
Nope. But your general direction of kind of just looking at the city from the gateway of like, okay, west. That way. Okay. You all begin to travel. Aspen. As your group, so Aramid, Aspen, and Cinder, as you guys begin to travel, it's interesting walking in the cities. You're constantly walking upwards and then to the right, kind of making your way, trying not to get into too much of a crowd. There are many drowned men, but there are many of them you can see are slaves. We wield a short sword, they're shirtless, and usually have like a brand into their shoulder or tattoos all over their bodies. The women around here are high stature. You see none of them wear anything that's like lower of quality. They're all wearing fine robes. One of which you do see that wears armor. You can see that the very dark plated steel armor. You can see that there's no weapons on them, but you can see they carry themselves with a large stature. You do see males walking around them, and some of them appear to be a little bit higher of stature, but you can see the women appear to run the city, just with the hierarchy of what you've seen in the streets themselves.
Interesting.
There are carriages. There are other races. You do see a few Duergar, which most of you at least have heard of. They're the dark dwarves that dwell into the Underdark. You do see some deep gnomes. As you guys begin to walk a little bit further and further up this steep hill, you take a right. You can see ahead there appears to be an argument going on, and there's a bit of a crowd kind of gathering around, and it's kind of stopping you. Look to the left. There's a street above you, which is about 7 feet high, so you could jump up onto the higher next street level because they're kind of layers, like a cake, like a layered cake going up. But there's no alleys. There's just a street, so you can either turn around and walk back, or you can wait and watch it like everybody else. What do you do?
What is your estimation?
Estimation on what, my apologies?
Time. Like, how much time have we spent?
You've walked for 30 minutes.
Okay, we need to fucking hurry up.
What are you doing?
I look to, my group, and I kind of nod my head upwards.
You guys are gonna jump up the street?
Cinder nods, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That will
Maybe they're
be
gonna-
very odd. I'll warn you, it's 7 feet high. You have the street behind you about 30 feet. That continues going, like, gradually up. But if you want, you can hop the stairwell of the layer cake, if you will, if you, like, catch my drift. It will be obvious.
I mean, no one's paying attention to us. They're fight.
If you want to make a perception check, it's up to you.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, shit!
As you guys are kind of looking around, like, alright, should we do the fence? When is a good time? Not looking. Okay. And I remember, just because of your past perception, you hear a,
Oh no.
like someone sniffing you.
Is it a dog?
Do you all wish to turn around? Aramin, you're the only one who really knows this just yet.
Cinder will turn slightly.
Bless you.
Well, you don't hear this. It's behind Aramid right now.
Yeah, Airman's like the only one who noticed.
Cinder's just looking around,
That's fair.
trying to figure it out.
Stop dying, please.
No, they're pretending to cough.
Gotcha.
At that point, you all look, and all of you see a figure you've seen before. A bold figure, very slender, short, pointed ears, saying only about 5'3", pointed eyebrows, are kind of straight up, almost like a demon. The eyes grayed over, wearing this hide plate-like armor with chains wrapped around the wrist. This is the figure that stopped at the front of the gate. They turned and looked directly at you guys from about 100 feet off.
Aspen kind of just like back, like very confident, and kind of just gives them a nod. Kind of like trying to blend in.
What do the rest of you do?
Trying to be as inconspicuous as possible.
What do the rest of you do?
You know what? Cinder's just gonna play along. In Elvish.
Oh god, please don't say anything.
No, in Elvish, she just goes. Great argument over there.
Great argument over.
Okay. This it appears to be woman. It's kind of hard to tell. The skin is gray like the drow, but it's more like a white stone gray. The skin's very it's smooth as you can see, but when you look kind of closer, it's rough. As the chains just kind of jingle around this feminine body's wrist. And you can see they're filled with spikes. And you can see the spikes are digging into the skin around the wrists themselves.
Oh shit.
Can I roll an insight on how she would remember how the female drow are treated, or history?
Go ahead, yeah, sure. Go ahead, roll a history check. That's fine.
I mean, if she has chains
Well,
to her, I don't think she's
The
I know
chains
nothing.
wrapped around the wrists, and these are just a heads up. These are like large chains that you see on like construction sites. They are very thick. They're about 2 inches by 2 inches. Like they're very thick chain links, and they dangle. Like they're not attached to anything. They're just there, almost like if you swung it around, it would be a weapon.
Never mind.
You know that just from walking down the streets, it appears the women have more hierarchy, but they all have very long, glowing silver hair, purple eyes. This almost doesn't look drow-like.
Can I? What did the I don't know if she was like their queen. The one who rode past us while we were hiding in the pond.
She had glowing, piercing purple eyes, long silver glowing hair with robes with
Gotcha.
glowing. Yeah, no, that looked very drow. This, no hair, completely bald, short, pointed ears, not like elvish. The gray skin is like white sandstone. Just looking at all of you. When you say it in elvish, she kind of squints her eyes, even though they're like grayed over. Those aren't really even there. It's like all just one kind of solid. It's kind of hard to tell.
She's suspicious of us.
Just looking. She's like, she looks at what you said, and she doesn't look at the group. She's just looking at you, Cinder. And you guys have sat here for about 2 minutes.
I kind of nudge her.
I bow when I begin to walk away.
And you guys begin to walk away.
Yep, they bow. Cinder bows and walks away as well.
And she just begins to follow behind about 10 feet.
Oh,
Great.
She's just following, not getting closer, just about 10 feet behind.
You said her eyes are gray, right?
Yeah.
So she's blind. So she...
You haven't gotten a good look, but if her eyes were kind of like a dark grayish black.
I whisper really quietly to them two. She was smelling us. She was smelling us. She was...
Cinder's just gonna like slowly whisper. Just keep walking. Don't interact. Just keep walking.
Just keep walking. Just keep
Yeah, Aspen's like, just, you know, regular, like, stature, just, you know, shoulders back, like, trying not to be, you know, just trying to be like, don't look, just keep it cool.
Are you guys just letting her follow then?
We don't want to, I mean, I don't want to,
Okay.
I don't know about you guys.
No.
Alright. She just begins to follow you as you guys begin to walk further and further. I need another survival check by Aspen with advantage.
Alright. Oh my god. Why did I roll such shit?
It's okay. The off-puttingness of this creature following you, whether it be drow or not, or even maybe a misformed drow or an abomination, you're not sure. Something off, it just kind of gives you a chill up your spine, so it's kind of throwing you off. I need another survival check from Maxwell with advantage.
Ready?
Natural 20.
Fucking lucky.
Okay, so you begin to start traveling, and with a little bit greater speed, you're about 45 minutes. 15 minutes as you begin to look around. Because you're natural 20, you look around, you hit the street, Darkstone. Alright, this is where we're supposed to wait, right?
We're supposed to be.
Are they? We're running out of time.
Should we just make sure they hit here first?
Say that again, sorry?
Should we make sure they hit here first?
What do you mean?
Make sure they got the note.
Sure, let's see if we can find it. Go ahead and make a perception check. 21 for Corfield.
12.
Okay. Between the two of you, you are able to find a stone building with the initials V on it, as well as you see like a thicker boulder kind of stone. Like you see like a thicker boulder and then like a large stone on top of that. Do we check it now, or do we wait for them?
We're a bit on top. We're a bit behind. Should I check it now?
So we're waiting.
We only have 15 minutes. I think we should check it now.
Alright, do you want me to cover you, or you cover me?
I'll cover you.
Mags, don't make a perception check, and I will stealth. Okay. So you don't see anything as you kind of look around. There's a few drow about and some birds, but nobody to really take of note. Corporal goes over, tries to lift up the boulder, and they need to make a strength check. Max, I'm not able to lift it.
Help.
Yeah, I guess.
Aid.
Are you aiding?
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Okay, so advantage or separate rolls?
Advantage. I did not roll for this. Yep. I'm giving advantage to Corfo.
Okay, 14. Yeah, between the two, you guys are. And kind of. And below it, you see there's a little out engraved where there's a note. Alright, let's grab it way at the edge of the seat. I'm pretty sure we just made too much noise.
Yes, but this also worries me because they haven't been here yet.
As is me, I see we also looked for the tunnel system.
Alright.
Sewage, look for a manhole. Roll they'll give you advantage in investigation.
Investigation. 15.
15. You do see a manhole cover at the edge of the street on the opposite side where you came from. Block.
Walk nonchalantly.
Alright, you guys will both walk.
Yay!
Hit the 40-minute mark. You all feel it. You can all feel that magic slowly. Like your ice is watering down your drink. And it's still just trailing on 10 minutes. Just. Okay, what are you doing?
Are we surrounded by people, or is it literally just like us on a street and her following?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Are we like on a street and she's just following us, or are we like surrounded by tons of people?
It's basically what you've been doing. You just walk down the street, there's a bunch of different people.
Sorry?
You're on the main street, kind of going down, not going down any alleys or anything. So there's people around, but it's not bustling.
Alright, let's go into an alley. I have a plan.
I'll give you a nod, and I kind of my wrist over and tap it, kind of like we're running low on time here.
Alright, you guys turn down an alley, doesn't appear anybody to be down there. You have a few seconds, what are you doing?
Turning around, making sure that person's like followed us into the alley.
Oh, so you're walking down towards the middle of the alley?
Oh wait, I'm so confused now. What did we decide?
So you turn down an alley. The alley's about 30 feet long. You have a few seconds before she crosses around the alley. Are you waiting at the edge of the alley, or are you walking down the alley hoping she's following you? What are you doing?
Walking down the alley.
Alright, you guys hit about halfway down and she's still 10 feet behind you.
Okay.
Cinder's just gonna be like, if we weren't trying to cause a fracas or anything, the drow with me, we could have told her to get away.
Well, just shut up.
What's your plan?
Shut up! And she casts this, and the command is grovel.
Okay.
In Elvish.
A wisdom save. Okay.
Oh boy.
I really hope this works, otherwise we're screwed.
What's your save?
14.
With a -1 of 17.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're dead.
As you cast the spell, you can move your hands and begin to cast the spell. You feel it. You feel like you can see her kind of tilt her head to the side as you kind of see her looking at all of you. Confused. And then,
I go for. Sorry, go for it.
no, go. What would you like to do?
I kind of go over to Airmed and ask her why she's following us.
In Elvish. Why are you following us?
She just brings up a hand and waves.
That's not an answer.
Puts up a
And-
finger, like, hold on a moment. And turns away and begins to walk away.
I kind of look to everybody else and
Is anybody stopping her?
hang on. Where is
About
this
15
spell?
feet around. And again.
Yeah, but this time it's approach.
Okay. That's gonna be a 10.
Yep, she has to approach.
Okay. She turns and begins to walk towards you, and 30 feet, she's adjacent to you.
Why? Okay, go on.
No, go ahead. What are you doing? Because you all have one thing you can do.
Answer me. Why are you following us and why am I in this accent?
I don't know.
Why are you following us? Answer.
maybe a little bit nicer.
Please.
And at that point, Cinder's just gonna facepalm and just quietly goes, "Two idiots learned nothing yet."
Actually, I want to look at this person. Like, are their eyes blind?
You look at their eyes. Make an insight check.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Looking into their eyes, you realize, looking into their eyes, they still have an iris that is white. But in the center, it's not gray, like it's fogged over, but the color of their eyes are actually gray, black, almost like morphing into each other, almost like a pool of darkness. And then you realize, before any of you could react, because you're kind of like you're kind of bending down a little bit to look, almost like you blinked, they are nose to nose from you.
Yeah, what?
They are nose to nose to you. As you hear the change, like with the chains almost don't make a noise until they are there, and you hear cha-ching, cha-ching.
Aspen kind of just grabs Airmed and pulls her behind him.
Cinder's gonna step up now.
Don't
And-
fight. Don't
And
fight.
Elvish goes, "Answer the question. Why are you following us?"
Say please.
Oh, Aspen.
Nice. You don't know if she can kick our ass.
She looks at you, and she looks deep inside of you, almost like she's like, you see now, looking at this pool of black and gray, almost like fog smoke, just swirling into her eyes, her pupils, like it's a pool of just pure darkness, but you can just see it shifting like dark clouds in the sky. As all of a sudden her body just overcomes with a flash of darkness. She's no longer there.
That was.
Cinder
She did.
Cinder turned around and looked at them. "You two were not aggressive. You acting nice towards her gave us away, if anything. And you, Ahmed, don't pull a stunt like that again."
Guys, we have no time for arguing. We have to go.
You have about 7 minutes.
If Cinder were to cast Expeditious Retreat with like two of them locked on her arms, would she be able to get around
Move
faster?
you would move the same pace as you do normally because you're carrying 2 people with you. Your movement is halved with 1 person. So if you carry 2 people, it's even worse.
Okay, never mind.
Nice try. I do like that. Is Expeditions Retreat a concentration?
It's yeah, maybe. Hold on.
It is concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just saying you can cast it on everybody, but it's concentration, so you can't do that. Alright.
The spell allows you to move incredible pace.
Is Aspen rolling with advantage again, or is somebody else taking control?
I will.
Hang on, wait. What were we using to roll to try and find the place?
Survival.
Survival.
With Aspen's help, you have seen, it's almost interesting. You guys are like moving through the crowd as if you guys had a path set for you. Because some way, Aspen's able to just kind of lead and intertwine that people almost like step out of the way. Like you guys are just gliding through the city folk. It's very interesting. It's kind of your passive ability there, Aspen.
Yeah, can I do it with advantage? Do you allow this?
Yes.
Roll with advantage, then survival. Oh, alright. Okay. With that, you guys walk for another 5 minutes. Maxwell, Corful, you guys are kind of standing by this manhole. It's like you have like 3 minutes. And you guys are like waiting and waiting and waiting. And then finally you see them coming up. Are you guys going quicker your pace to get there? It's Airmed, Cinder, and Aspen.
I would speed walk.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys begin to speed walk. And it's going to take about 2 minutes to get there. You're going to start walking a little bit faster and faster. As you all start beginning to see, your hands are seeping through the darkness of the Drow form. Thankfully, Corfel and Maxwell got there sooner, and the gate is open, and you guys, one by one, and jump into the tunnel system.
Oh,
By the time you get there, the city noise drowns out. And you are your normal selves again.
you just see Aspen like physically collapse. God, I'm never doing it again.
Nope. Get up. Get up. We do not have time for this. Anybody could come by.
And just, you would notice as she's walking, or Cinder, as she's moving, she just unconsciously starts like, like rubbing herself off, like she's trying to get it off because she didn't like it in the first place. That smell really violated her.
You're back to normal. You're fine.
It was
Carry
just
on.
anyways.
Did you guys run into trouble?
Yeah, we were followed.
By what? We have no idea.
Do they
This
know?
woman.
They were.
The thing about this woman is she seemed to, I don't know, she disappeared when we confronted her.
Like, literally, she disappeared. However, her eyes, not the same as everybody else's.
She looked to be not full brown, but maybe half.
All I know, her eyes were grey with black in them. Not purple, not the pinkish red thing. Not. They were just weird.
Well, luckily, me and Bassie got the note.
You got a note?
Yeah, we got the note.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, well, we just gotta read it.
And we need actual fire for that.
Oh, yeah, we need real file.
Everyone forgot.
Real fire? Real fire.
Thank goodness one of us remembered.
No, yeah, the Rockford house, pick it up. Below is a note, take it into tunnels, find a rock with the same initials. We need to find a rock with the same initials, but we have to use natural fire. And then say the words in a note, and a door will appear, and we have to look for the item of a spider's key.
That will be nice. It was the wall in a tunnel system that will only ignite the initials.
Yep.
The stone was where the note was.
You look for initials with a natural flame, say the Okay.
Right.
Does anybody have a torch?
I can tell you in a second when Roll20 decides it wants to be nice to me. I'm sure I do. You give me 1 second because it's decided it wants to freak out.
Do you want me to check for you?
No, I do. I have torches. I have 10.
Hey.
And I have a tinderbox.
There you go. So I'm gonna need you to make just a straight survival check to see if you can ignite it. And easy enough. The fire begins to burn. And this is the first time you've seen natural yellow light since you've been down here. And it is incredibly obvious. It starts to glow up towards the ceiling through the manhole cover.
What's
God,
wrong?
let's just move quick.
Yep.
Alright. I would love everybody to make a perception check.
Oh my god. Why are my rolls
That one.
such shit?
21.
Okay, Cinder.
10.
8. I didn't mean to miss her too. Oh, natural 2. Alright, so everyone's
We
real
suck.
quick. So all of you begin to kind of search for anything glowing.
Everyone except for Airmed roll shitty.
Yeah. So
I have a +8 to my perception, so.
That's why.
still roll garbage. Let me trust me. I know. As you guys begin to kind of look around, all trying to see what this glowing is, Airman, you're able to see a very faint glowing on the left-hand side of this tunnel that you've been traveling down. As the flames begin to leave, it begins to fade away.
Oh, it's there. It's there. And like she's kind of like fast running to this spot.
Well, you guys have to be on like kind of your hand, like crouched into this tunnel because of how small it is. That's why your movement's half. But easy enough. You're able to move over there as you kind of hold the flames over it. This Lord of the Rings style Mines of Moria kind of emblem just glows of JB.
Oh.
And Maxwell, you have the note.
Maxwell will pull out the note.
You pull out the note before you can even read it, just lights instantly by the flames. As all of a sudden the words begin to morph and begin to spread like ink until it makes into a circle, and you just see this black spot.
What?
That's not small. The black spot's about as big as the ceiling to the bottom, so about 4 feet by 3 feet.
Maxwell will try pushing through.
As you try
You
push
have to
through
say
it,
the word!
you just fall straight through it. And you disappear.
Max?
I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I couldn't see anything through that.
We were supposed to say something!
Hey, Max, make a death save. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, well then.
Oh my god.
You gave me a literal heart attack, Asher.
Drops from the ceiling of the freaking Underdark. Hits town center.
I mean, I might have you make them, but that was a joke for now. What do you guys do? Miss Hart actually is actually going to kind of squeeze through. She goes, "If I die, thank you so much. I can't leave him in there," and through it.
Oh, dang it. We're gonna have to go in after him.
Okay, guys, make a human chain. Hold on. I'm going for it, okay?
Okay.
I hold my arm out. I'm like, don't let go.
Yeah, you get interlink.
Yep.
DM.
I
Um,
go in.
DM.
Yes.
Can I roll an insight check to see if little demon buddy might know anything?
Make a straight intelligence check.
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Okay. Nope.
You feel here no evil.
You hear no evil.
As all of you, as all of a sudden all of you fall out and as you all kind of fall down, and you're instantly hit with the smell of salt. And beneath your hands, the ground's very soggy and grainy as you all look, and Maxwell, you and Miss Hartwood have already snowed up at this point, but you all found yourself face first into sand. As you look around, there's this large cavern. You see in the water of water, almost like an ocean being pulled back and forth. There it is. There's my ocean sound effects. And in the center, you see a very bright light covering. It's so bright you can't see anything in the center of what appears like this large lake ocean. You can't see around it. And about 30 feet out, because this room's so brightly lit, you can't see anything past it. Like, it's almost black shadow past this bright light, because, you know, when you see the bright light shining against you, you can't see anything behind it. You have that kind of hit, as well as the water's being kind of ignited in front of you. This blue, what's the word? Fluorescent light off of kind of like the ocean, shining back at you. And about 20 feet out, you see a boat. I hear someone knocking.
Sorry.
You're good. You see a like kind of a small rowboat just floating about 20 feet out.
A small what?
Rowboat. And you just see the beach wrapping around to the right and to the left. The ceilings are about. It's hard to tell. You really can't see the top of it.
Aramid, can I borrow that incense?
Sure. And she'll go into her pack and pull out, I think it's, yep, 5 sticks.
Have an idea? Do we have any rope?
Hermed should.
And I take, like, the hempen rope.
This will take an hour.
Go for it.
I will pull out the brass brazier, put some incense into it.
How much incense did you use?
10 gold's worth, if you have that.
That will be all of it.
All of it. Okay. Bye-bye, incense.
Barely enough, but yes.
I'm gonna cast Find Familiar.
Okay. So you guys begin to wait. As you all notice, that sphere of black portal behind you is not there. There's just a solid sheet of cavern wall.
Guys?
It's okay. Max? You still have the paper?
The flame is the moment brought near the front of the door.
Does anybody remember the words that was on the paper?
Corval speaks up. We were never able to read the paper. It was sealed.
Great.
Aspen,
To get out.
Aspen kind of goes silent, but you can staring your face, and he's like, oh, fuck.
Well, we need to look for an item of a spider's key.
I'm assuming we have to head towards the light, and Corval just begins to don off their weaponry and just gets in the water and begins to swim off towards the boat.
Well, that's one way to do it.
About a few minutes later, they get into the boat and begin to row it back. You guys wait around for an hour, and the spell is complete. And as you begin to do the incantations for this, Maxwell kind of stirring it, looking into it. All of you will be able to notice. Maxwell, you don't notice this, okay? So just be aware. All you notice, Maxwell's eyes go like he blinks, and all of his pupil and iris is gone, and it's just a white glowing light.
Oh dear
Radiant
God.
light as he just stares into the fire as he's been stirring, and he just starts saying these incantations. Maxwell, you don't notice that you're just so focused, like you're in a mode. You've been waiting for this for so long. As you begin to stir it, and after an hour later, you all hear. It's interesting, but you hear a faint, as like a whistle, becomes above you, and begins to surround, like this little white light begins to fall down from the ceiling, and begins to wrap around Maxwell. It begins to spin faster. It becomes a line, and he starts encoding him and covering him in this light, and he begins almost fading out of the existence coming from this white light. As all of a sudden, this flash of white light, he blinks, the light goes up from his eyes, and you see the same little ferret, the orange ferret, with kind of the orange skin, striped tail wrapped around his neck. I'm assuming you're conjured the same one, right?
I was actually conjuring a sprite.
Oh, I lied. Okay. You would see then instead. Let me pull up my notes real quick. My apologies. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. My apologies.
You're good. You see this small little 3-inch high little winged creature. The wings themselves have this faint, like, kind of circular pattern that has been in this like dark blue embroidery. The wings themselves are bright white. The body itself slender. You can see the armor itself kind of be like leaves, almost like kind of like Tinkerbell, but instead their whole belly is exposed. They have almost like these knee shorts that are going down below the knees themselves, and it's like a priest-like look. It looks like almost like a gray decaying leaf. Around the shoulders and the chest is also wrapped around with a gray decaying leaf with little straps, large pointed round oval ears, straight to the side, white hair, blue body with almost these white embroidery type of designs all over their body. You see a small little female sprite.
Whoa.
Hello again.
Hold on. Rainbow was about to get water.
Oh, hello.
I'm just gonna look over at the ocean now, seeing that Pascal already got the boat. Well,
I was already
there goes my plan. Gonna have her carry the rope out. So.
Thanks for bringing me back.
No problem. Thanks for being back. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you back sooner.
It's okay, I missed you.
You're not as fluffy this time, which is nice, but
I mean, you're
Hi.
in a really scary place at Stark.
yeah.
But I got you. We're okay. We got each other.
And he kind of goes over and sits on your shoulder.
Well, my idea was to tie a slip knot and to throw it onto the boat. But I guess Pascal already did this.
Well, I'm sorry I got tired of waiting. I didn't think it would be a problem. But now let's get in. Aspen, would you mind rowing?
I'll run.
Okay. And it's a little tight for all of you, but you're all able to get it in. As you
I
get
can-
to... Go ahead.
I can sit on someone's lap if I need. I am small.
Corfel accommodate if that'll make everybody a little bit more comfortable. You guys begin to row. Go ahead, make just a strength. I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. You're strong. As you begin to row out, this light's getting very, very bright. Is anybody gonna try to see past or through the light?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Just don't burn your eyeballs.
I need you-
Directly at the light.
Who's all trying to see through the light?
I am.
I'm rowing, so my back would be towards.
Yes, it would be. Okay, so only Airman. Airman, make a con save.
Okay.
As you begin to try to look into the light, your vision goes blurry, and then to black. You are now blind.
Great.
Like, forever blind?
You
Or-
flew all of a sudden. She doesn't look any different, but Airman, your eyes just go black and you cannot see.
Oh, great.
Your past perception, everything's gone.
That's the restoration. Blinded.
Alright, you use the bow. Your vision comes back.
Don't look into the light or try to, it'll blind you.
What?
Oh, yeah. I tried to look through it. Didn't
I'm
work.
just gonna start laughing.
Aspen like stops rowing and like looks around and
You literally see her just like pinch the top bridge of her nose, like, oh, I'm fine now. It's just, don't look into the light, it'll burn.
Why did you what?
I was trying to see if there was a destination or anything. Just, maybe we shouldn't be, rowing towards it.
you have a better idea?
Is there any? Well, maybe we could just like cover our eyes.
I say you could close your eyes. You have eyelids for that. Corfell's
Which is one way of covering your eyes.
Aspen just starts cracking up.
I really hope that you would do that, Ellie. I hope I'm playing them right.
This is like the first time you've seen Aspen like actually laugh. And he kind of like throws his head back and like grabs onto the person that's closest to him and is literally like dying. Just, oh my god, you should have seen your face!
Well, luckily I can after casting that spell.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? The next time you need healing, I'm not gonna help you.
No, I'm sorry.
I have to help you anyway, it's part of my code.
Oh,
And actually,
sorry.
while she's in this boat, she is going to take out her book and just see how everything is with the book.
Everything is to be completely flat. Nothing. Almost with all the water and everything that you've been around, it appears to be completely untouched.
So there's no more writing or anything.
Nope. Unless you've done any writing into it.
No, because his words started to appear, so she's now assumed that the writing will appear. She doesn't write.
Okay. Fair enough. You guys begin to row closer and closer. Again, eyes, keeping your eyes kind of close, kind of hard to see. All of a sudden, you feel land get beneath the boat.
Huh?
You've reached it. Try and look behind you. You can see below you there is land, like a beach or an island. The bright light's even more intense.
Oh, thank God. My shoulder.
As you guys begin to get out, you guys are all completely blinded from this light. I want everyone to go ahead and make a... What is it? I want everyone to make just a basic dexterity check.
Okay.
This is just you feeling around, trying to figure out, get your bearings because you cannot see. I still need one from Airman. Unless you got something to help you. Airman?
Sorry? What?
I must have lost you. I need a dex check from everybody.
I've already done my dex check. I got a 16.
Oh, it didn't show up. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Sorry. I see it. As you guys all kind of like get out of the boat and begin to feel around, trying to figure out where you are, your eyes are kind of closed. I would say, all of you, I would say Aramid, Aspen, and Cinder, you all kind of hit wood. And you all kind of feel around, and Aramid, you feel there's a doorknob.
I feel a doorknob.
Let's try to get in it so we can get out of this light. Gorfil,
That would be ideal.
as you guys all
Okay.
kind of follow the voice, do you try to open the door?
I guess.
Okay, everybody roll a death save. No, I'm kidding.
You all instantly die.
Sorry. As you open the door, opens up, and you all kind of shuffle your way in there. As you all kind of make your way in there, the door goes and closes. The sound of the ocean creeps out. All the sound kind of goes silent. As I search for something. As you guys open your eyes, you're hit with a very... That's not what I wanted. Is this... You guys heard something very different. So you guys weren't expecting. You're in a small cabin.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Have we just come full circle?
As you begin to look around, you can see it's about like a 15 by 15 small little cabin. Off to the right, you see a fire burning with a chimney. You can see it's all kind of, the chimney itself is made from like this, like from brick that's made from, yep, words. Not from stone, from clay. Thank you. Clay bricks with flames kind of crackling, burning in the fire. In front of that, a small couch that's been sewn together, stuffed with feathers. In front of that, you see a bear's skin. Past that, on the left-hand side, you see a small kitchen. You see a kitchen countertop made of wood with like a steel plate. The knife next to it that appears to be like for cutting. You see kind of a fridge, a makeshift cabinet off the side that's been kind of, you see it like open and there's really nothing in it but like a few pots and pans and a cup. To the left of that, next to the door that you've just walked into, you see there's a bookshelf filled with many different types of books. You can look closer if you wish. To the right side of the far end of the kitchen, on the right side of that, you see a stairwell going upstairs. Above this, on the ceiling of this little building, you see a chandelier with a bunch of different like little lanterns lit.
Where are we?
I'm not sure. And she just goes straight over to the books and starts looking at the spines.
Looking at the books. You're looking at the
Baby!
you look at the name.
Yeah, I suppose, because when you look at the books, you look at the spines, but I'm also going to see if there's any dust on any books and if there's not on others.
Any dust. Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay. 18.
Or 18. Looking at it, no, there's no dust on any of them.
Well, either this person's very, very clean, or they like to read all their books a lot. Are these thin books or thick books?
There's a mix. As looking at the covers of them, you see different history books, you see different story books, different riddle books, different children books. Mostly children riddles and story books. Very few history.
Is there anything that's related to like spiders or keys?
Not in the least. You see one that's a story of the spider of the dreadful spider and the gallant knight of poetry.
A key and a spider. Books tend to be keys to knowledge, but I'm not sure if that's too much of a stretch if we're looking for an actual key. So she's gonna take that book out and she's just gonna like have a quick flick through it.
You see, this is a children's story about a gallant man named Poetry who fights his wars not with a sword but with poetry and through kind words, and who had to fight the dreadful spider of the mountains, saving the townspeople through his words. He became the knight of poetry, talking around the lands. This is kind of what you get back and forth through the story.
Asher, do I recognize this place?
Not at all.
Hmm.
Nobody recognizes it. And if anybody else wishes to look around, everybody else can roll an investigation.
Can I roll like a perception to see if I can hear anything?
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception
If
check.
there's
Everybody else roll.
anybody around.
Yeah, everyone else roll investigation. You roll perception.
15.
Okay.
Actually, just gonna be searching the kitchen to see if it's fully stocked or whatnot.
Yeah, I was gonna look at and see if there was any. So we could be like, yeah, this meat's rotten. Nobody's been here for like a couple days or whatever.
Okay, is anybody checking out the couch, fireplace, or is there a second floor?
Not at the moment.
I kind of had Cinder looking around to see if anything jumped out at her or if she recognized anything, but
Okay.
nope.
We gotta search the first floor first, and then go.
Ermin, you don't hear anything. You don't even hear the ocean from outside. You've been completely sectioned Aspen and Maxwell looking around. There's no food. There's nothing there. The blade is there. It's been kept clean. No rust. You see a few crumbs, but that's about it. I will say though, over on the kitchen counter, you would have seen a orange oval gem with cuts that makes it shaped of like kind of like a hectagon, just sitting there on the cutting board itself. It's about 7 inches long and 3 inches wide.
Want a slice? Just slice or not slice?
I wouldn't suggest at all. I wouldn't. You see, Aspen's kind of like perturbed. It's kind of very cautious, and Max, he's kind of like holding onto your arm, kind of tightly. You can see he's like looking around, like kind of fast.
I never.
You may want to check if that's magical first.
Don't touch it. It could explode.
I never asked your name. This Maxwell's just gonna turn to his squad.
You get to choose my name. My
Okay,
name is
Lily?
Superman. Lily, okay.
Please watch over Aspen.
Okay.
Flies over and just sits on your head and starts doing like a jerky moment, like looking around like an anime character.
Take care of the lily for me. Is Maxwell's gonna go over to the cutting board?
No, Max, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Gotta figure out if it's magical or not, right?
That doesn't mean you have to touch it.
Do you have any better ideas?
Yes, actually.
In this case, Cinder's gonna wander around and go up to the second floor.
I don't have that prepared, so maybe I don't.
Moments. Maxwell, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick up the knife, cut it in half.
You're cutting the gem in half?
Wait.
Wait.
Let me see if there's anything arcane about it. And can I roll an Arcana check?
Sure, I make an arcana check. There
Yeah, 12.
are no glyphs on it or around it that make it look magical.
Well, there are no glyphs, so on your head be it. I can't heal you.
You pick up the blade and you touch the gem with. Are you like holding it with one hand and cutting with the other hand, or just touching the blade with your just touching the blade to the gem?
I'm just gonna hold like half the gem and like line up, just trying to cut it perfectly in half. I'm just gonna actually just try to hit it and try to cut it in half.
Alright, the moment you put your hand on it to try to kind of like hold it, it doesn't move, but it begins to glow. And Cinder, as you get ready to like kind of walk upstairs, as you pass the living room, you see on the couch itself, you see...
Ooh, I see something.
You see a red gem about a foot long, about 3 inches wide, very slender in a sphere, and begins to glow. As you let go, Maxwell, the red glow leaves the red gem itself.
Was I able to cut it?
Nope. You hit it, nothing. You can't even move the gem. It's like fixated where it's at.
Cinder, you okay?
Aspen comes over to you, Max, and grabs and he's like, no touchy!
Cinder is gonna look over and just kind of walk over to the other gem. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check on it.
Go for it. And there are no arcane glyphs on it. So if you try to pick it, are you trying to pick it up to look at it or no?
Yeah, that too.
You are unable to pick up. It's sealed. It seems to be sealed to this fabric couch.
Cinder's gonna turn. Hey, whoever did something before, do it again.
Axel's just gonna look at Aspen, smile, and then just grab.
I have both of your hands in my hand.
Gonna pull away.
No!
Are you stopping? Are you resisting, Aspen?
I'm just gonna, like, fling myself at him and just, like, koala on him.
So, make a strength check, Maximum, make an acrobatics or athletics check. Or, sorry, Aspen, athletics. Max, you know what you need to do.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, you're unable to. This just koala tiefling on you, it's just like swallowing you, just not able to do it. And then the sprite's just kind of smacking the top of your head, kind of like, you know, like a child hitting your head. It's like, let him go! Let him go!
Why do you want him to do that again?
Just let him do it again. I want to see something.
Max, what did you do?
Gonna try wrestling.
He's gonna get hurt!
Okay, same thing from both of you.
Max, please!
It's okay.
Ooh, nice.
Why did that do that twice?
What am I doing?
You're not rolling anything, Maxwell. You're still not able to get out.
Something's gonna happen, you're gonna get hurt, we're not gonna be able to save you, and it's gonna be horrible!
Please, just do it again. The gem over here was reacting to something. Do it again, for
What
Christ's
if it
sake.
steals his soul?
Oh, for
What are you
goodness
gonna
sake! Emma just puts her hand on it.
Okay, you put your hand
Not you too!
Instantly, there's a glow comes from the orange one and begins to light the red faintly.
The
Maybe
one
we
that
need to
Cinder
find
sees?
the others.
The red one glows a little bit, and so does the orange one. The orange one glows the most, but you see a faint glow coming from the red one. Do you touch it while it's glowing?
Yes.
It begins to glow bright, and each of them are both becoming what's the word? Illuminating. Both begin to illuminate. But you're still not able to pick them up or let them go.
Maybe we need to find the others.
No.
Lily, check high for any,
It's upstairs.
Miss Lark's like, oh, I'll do that. Hold on. And she begins to rush upstairs.
Not you too!
From upstairs. There's another one from up here. Hold on.
Touch it!
And she begins to touch it, and all the other ones begin to glow. Are you all going to touch them at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Cinder, Aramid, and Miss Hart are touching the gems, correct?
Yes.
As all touch them, they all begin to glow bright. And they lift off.
What?
They come off the surface.
Okay. Bring them together.
I can pick mine up.
Same.
Me too.
Let's bring them together.
Okay. And Miss Hart starts coming down. As she comes down, you guys are like, all right, let's put them together. And you can't let go of it.
We can't let go.
And like,
Release your grasp from it, and it does not let go. Now, I need to take Cinder to the Whisper Room.
Yeah, my turn.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, this is your thing. Remember it. You hit the redstone, right?
Yes.
You fear all words that start with S.
Wait, hold on. I fear what?
I'll send it to you on Discord in a private message. You
Okay.
fear all words that start with S. So you cannot use words that start with S, and if someone starts a word that starts with an S, it's scary. Imagine it's a spider.
Okay.
Now, don't tell anybody, but know
Okay.
this, okay?
Gotcha.
we're all
Aspen,
gonna die!
Aspen,
Aramin.
breathe.
I need you to go to
Okay.
the Whisper Room. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, you had the orange one. You.
Yeah.
I'll send this to you in a message as well. But you can only start sentences that start with S.
Oh, great.
You can only. It's not words. It's you only start the sentence. So it doesn't all have to be S's. But you can only start the sentence that starts with an S.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Shoulder.
Okay.
He just whines and just continues to cling to you.
All right. So yeah, they're not letting. You can't drop them. You're trying to release your grip on them, and nothing's happening.
Stuck.
We're all gonna die.
So stuck to my hand.
Try making a circle with each other.
As you just hear, you hear Cinder just start screaming.
Shut up! Stop screaming!
Oh, your soul is gonna be stolen.
Quiet! Ah! Don't talk! Just don't talk!
Sorry, why?
Thank you. Ah!
She screams when we talk.
Ah!
So weird.
Quit talking!
Sorry!
Ah!
Don't say sorry, you're making her scared!
Quit
Sorry!
please! Okay. Can't release. Can't release this gem, and
Stuck.
guys are. Thank you! Ah!
What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Corpel starts.
Maxwell's currently just on the ground with Aspen on his back.
Seriously, help us!
I don't want to do this anymore! I want to get out of here!
Oh,
Sucks.
I hate my life.
Sucks so much.
Stop talking! Oh my god!
Shut up!
Stop talking! Ah! Cinder, every time Cinder speaks, she just like covers her mouth, she has her hands on her head, she looks really frustrated and terrified of whatever.
Time out.
You okay, Asher?
I'm so proud of myself.
Maxwell's gonna try breaking free from Aspen.
Seriously, I'm not.
Breaking free from. Okay, go ahead and roll on acrobatics or athletics, the both of you. Oh.
Let me go!
Maxwell, go and roll that with advantage. Because your sprite's gonna help.
No! You're all gonna die!
I'm not gonna break this.
You have the same modifier. I don't know what's going on.
Aspen is just a god.
I freaking love this. Okay. So.
I'm just gonna try standing with Aspen on me, and I'm just gonna start.
Somebody get this tone off!
Make a general strength check, Maxwell. Nope, you can't get it. You have your even sprite little buddy trying to push you up, and it's not working.
No!
It's just face palming. Just, I hate my life.
Your soul's gonna get stolen!
And you see, Miss Hart is just standing there looking all, he's like, okay. I love you. I'm sorry this is happening.
Quit doing that! Please, I can't take it anymore! Quit doing that!
I love you. My apologies.
See, Cinder's soul is being sucked out! We need to get it off!
I'm trying to help. You're holding me back.
Aspen, what's going on? This is Miss Hart, by the way.
So, why are you saying I love you?
I love you. I don't know why.
Aaron, quit!
Seriously, Cinder, shut up!
Airman! Why do you have to do that to me? What have I ever done to you? Why do you keep doing that?
I love you all. Why is this
Speaking? Seriously, you want me to stop speaking? Seriously?
Max.
Everybody, hold on, everybody.
Stop the blubbering.
You'll take 1 point of psychic damage from just the screaming coming from the two.
Oh my god.
1 point of psychic.
Max, I'm gonna just crawl to your back. like kinda like a monkey. I'm fucking done with this. Just crawls all the way to your back and kinda just clings onto you, like, fix it, please.
Somebody help us, please.
Don't get your soul stolen, though. Don't touch it, just...
Hello, Snow. I love you, Maxwell. Could you help me?
Just gonna get up. Just gonna walk over. Not say a word. Gonna grab Cinder's hand. One that has the stone. Not touching the stone.
Okay, so you're just touching the hand, okay?
Get this thing off me!
Just gonna look at the stone. Is the stone glowing?
They're blowing their hands like a glow stick.
Airman, why do you keep doing this to me? You're horrible.
Shut up.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to
God! Okay, I love the roleplay. We're gonna just say for now, so other players can talk. You two are freaking the hell out.
telepathically talk to Lily and ask her to just search the upstairs to see if there's any slots that this might fit into.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check or investigation check for the sprite.
As that's going on,
4.
Aspen kind of just slides down off of Max and comes over to Miss Hart. He's a little, like, wary. He's like, I'm gonna try and help, okay?
I love you, thank you.
And you just see his face flush. He's like,
I love you, Aspen. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying I love you, but I love you, Aspen. I don't know.
his face is just bright red, and he's like, oh, we'll talk about this later, okay? He just
Such an anime moment. We'll talk about it later.
Miss Hot,
he, like,
even
wraps
you
his
too.
hand in his cloak, so he's not touching anything, and he tries to very carefully take the stone out of her hand.
And it doesn't. Her grip does not release.
Maxwell's just gonna try grabbing the stone. Cinder's hand?
Okay. And
Just pull it off. If it comes off gently.
it does not. Her grip is like of a gorilla.
Okay.
I love
Next
you,
up.
Cinder. I'm sorry.
Miss Hot, all we've done is... You can't!
I love it so much.
You're not speaking English!
Next idea.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Does.
Sacrifice someone, I'll bring them back
You're not
later.
cutting off somebody's arm either.
I love you, Ahmed. That's really morbid.
Seriously,
I'll stab all of you
right now.
if this keeps going on. I'm gonna cut all of you. Know what? I'm just gonna cut someone's arm off, and Corvo just grabs the sword.
Not yet! I have one other idea!
Stop! 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 Stop!
Cut it out! I'm begging you!
Sister, shut the fuck up!
Don't talk to me like that!
Oh, it's so good.
Sorry, not sorry!
Quit! Max,
Everybody,
get this off me!
Everybody takes another 1 point of psychic damage.
God!
Audience, my apologies. So, actually, Max, go ahead.
I'm gonna grab Heart's free hand and put Cinder's stone in her hand.
Okay.
And do the same thing between Heart and Aramid and Cinder.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Such a good idea.
Do you have any better ideas?
Sacrifice.
No.
Stab me a ton of times, and we'll see if the stone gets off my hand. And somebody has to know healing spells other than me.
Aspen just goes over to you and hugs you, and he's like, "No."
You're not cutting my arm off. I forbid it.
Shut up! Nobody said anything about cutting your arm off.
Damn, why do you have to keep doing this to me?
She's hysterical. She's hysterical.
Both
I'm
hysterical.
only acting like this because you won't stop.
Somebody know silence.
Aspen puts his hand over your mouth, Airhead, and then goes over and puts his hand over Cinder's mouth, and he's like, "Okay,
You're
both
God
of you,
Center.
both of you, please stop talking.
I
You're hurting each other."
I love
just-
you, Aspen, thank you.
And again, his face flushes. He's like, "Yes, okay."
She doesn't mean it.
I love you, Max, but what do we do?
Everyone, just shut up, please.
Maxwell is just gonna start frantically looking around the house for anything.
Make a perception check.
Looks odd. He's just gonna push all the
Search
books off the
bookshelves.
shelves. Just
Search bookshelves.
I take my hand off of your mouth.
Search bookshelves.
I'm already pushing all the books off the bookshelves.
Okay, make a perception check. Everybody,
And Cinder is
another point of
screaming.
psychic.
Alright, Cinder, I'm putting my hands over.
Okay. And your sprite comes back down, and she couldn't find. She's like, I couldn't find anything. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
I think it
And-
was really hard to like look for things.
Cinder is gonna clutch on to Aspen, and she is shaking. Like, he would tell she's, like, scared, terrified of something.
Set them in their original places.
And Max would look around, ripping all the books off the shelves, looking over to the fire, lifting up the bare rug, running to the kitchen. There's nothing in here.
I already searched the kitchen. Going upstairs.
You go up, okay, so you can actually see up here now. Going upstairs, the second floor has a triangular roof, so you kind of bend down a little bit. It doesn't go super high, but there's a bed with fitted sheets, a fur blankets, a dresser off to the side, and an end table next to the bed. With a drawer.
Going to open up the drawer.
You open up the drawer, nothing.
God damn it.
Dresser?
Seriously, I've had enough. I'm gonna start praying. And you just see Ahmed just go into the kitchen.
It's
Can I
all
open up the
room,
dresser?
it's an open floor plan. You open the dresser, and there's some clothes in there. Appear to be cotton clothes.
Just gonna take the clothes. We'll find a set.
Okay. Are you trying to see your size or no?
Yes.
Okay. You pull out. How tall are you?
6 foot.
You're 6 foot. Damn. Okay. Looking at it, they all appear to be a little short, but you do find one that is like a tie-dye shirt. Has like a bunch of different morph shirts, like blues, yellows, and purples and reds. The sleeves themselves, they actually have shoulder pads. As the sleeves themselves are puffy, and they have kind of like the puff sleeves that go down to like your elbows. You have pants that are very tight, like skinny jeans, almost like from a snake material, like a pleather. And they stick very tight. Everything looks a little small, but it's close.
I'll take it.
Okay, you take those.
Yep.
Come on, we have better shit
Set
to
of
do.
erotic clothing.
We have better shit to do than look for sexy clothes, Max.
I'm upstairs. You have no idea I'm doing this.
I'm talking to you. Fire to fire.
No, you hear this just being screamed from downstairs.
No.
And in that moment, Cinder pushes
Fire.
Aspen away with force. Get away from me!
So what are you guys doing? And
Freaking
the religion check. You don't hear any voice. And you're kind of stuck on your own. I'm loving this, by the way, everybody.
I think we might have to cut off people's heads.
No, we're not doing that.
Aspen,
No.
what other clues do you see?
We're not cutting
What is the
people's
last
hands off.
orb?
The last stone?
The last stone, yeah.
Asher?
What? Was that too? Sorry, I was laughing.
That was to you.
What's up?
What was the last stone?
It's blue.
Okay.
So orange,
Red.
red, and blue.
Orange seems to be normal. Red seems to be fear. Blue is
Love?
yes.
I love you so much,
Question?
Aspen. I think so.
Silly. You think this is normal?
Quit talking!
Seriously.
Quit talking, please.
love-
Somebody get her away from me.
I love you, Cinder. I love you, Airman. I think both of you need to stop talking.
Quiet, Miss Hart!
Max was gonna start searching
Cinder,
the.
sorry.
Segregate her.
Oh my
Send her upstairs.
Hey,
Don't come near me! Don't touch me! Just stay Get away from me!
Go away. Go upstairs.
I don't want to be anywhere!
Shrieking doesn't help us.
Hey, Cinder. I'm just gonna. How about we go upstairs? And how about we lay down?
I don't want to go! I don't want to go! I don't want to go! I really don't want to go! Please don't let me go!
Okay. You're not going anywhere.
So her mouth shut.
Josh, take a deep breath, okay? In, out.
Show it. Shove a sock in it. I don't care. Shut up.
Okay, this one's anger.
Aspen, please help me.
It's okay, Cinder. We're gonna help you.
Do.
Seriously, my emotion is fine. I just want to stone off. Just stab me.
Max was
Sacrifices
gonna
need to be made.
stab Airman.
What? Okay.
No,
Roll an attack.
I'm going to
Okay.
intervene.
So you have 3/4 cover. So you have +5 to your AC, Aramid.
Why?
Because Aspen's giving you 3/4
I'm
cover.
intervening.
So what's your
Right.
AC with +5? Oh, you're not wearing your armor.
No, I'm not.
So
So
what's-
that
I'm
would
intervening!
be- Hang on. Well, that's gonna hit anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Where are you
I'm
stabbing her?
intervening.
Just like in the
You did
Stomach?
actually.
chestish area.
Stomach.
Chest area?
Yeah.
Okay. Stomach or chest?
Yes.
Which is it?
Stomach.
Are you...
Somewhere
I'm
between there.
intervening.
Okay, between there. Sternum. Got it. That's sternum. Diaphragm. That's the word. You go and you stab. Roll damage. Yeah, you're slashed across the chest, Aaron, as you take 6 points of damage.
Mushrooms.
I run over to you, Ermed. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
I'm fine. Seriously.
That's what you got for being mean!
You have to accomplish with that.
Celeste, shut it.
She said to stab her. I was running out of ideas.
Quit talking, all of you!
Aspen's gonna take some of his cloak. He's gonna rip off the bottom and press it against your wound, Ermed.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
You're gonna fucking bleed to death. Let me help you.
While he's doing that,
See,
we
that's the
start
point.
searching through the books
Okay.
on the floor
Yeah.
for 3 different stories.
Okay.
Possibly one of love, one of anger, and one of fear.
Make an investigation check. There's quite a few books. Hey! Yeah, you can find one of each. Like, if you're scrolling through all of them, yeah, you can find some that has some. One that's kind of a little bit based off of fear, one's based kind of love, one's based on, like, a little bit more of, like, power, anger.
And I'm going to distribute them accordingly.
Okay, and what are you saying, Aramid?
Sweet Cat. Seriously, listen to me. Stop this madness. Send us some hope.
I'm not letting you bleed
Set
to
us free.
And I
Stop the
hear,
stone from sticking to my hand. Seriously.
Please make Airman stop.
And
Shut up,
actually go
Cinder.
and you hand these books accordingly, and you wait a moment. Nothing happens. And with that, we're gonna end
Somehow, I don't think
Go ahead.
that's gonna help.
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
What the fuck is going on?
We were faced with a puzzle and we're failing terribly.
Okay, hold on, everybody.
Oh my god.
Cinder, Ermid, you are not allowed to speak of this to anybody.
Can we speak
Okay.
about it to each other?
Yeah, you can. No. You, this
Oh.
is yours alone. I think you guys already know, but no. You guys cannot speak of this to anybody. Keep this to yourselves, not to the audience, not to the group. You can talk to me about it, but that's just it.
Seriously.
Mac?
Sucky ashes.
Fuck you, Mac. Fuck you.
Thank you.
Cinder,
Yeah,
you're so
sure.
crazy.
Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight's session of FAF. I was your Dungeon Master, Asher Yats, and your players are...
Duskers. Yeah.
Wait.
Ellie!
Ness.
And Ray.
And Ellie, who's not here, thank you for joining for FAF. Always let your light shine bright, and keep on smiling. Beer for Friday, everybody. Good night.
Please send us some love. Help.
See if they
Send
ever
help.
end this craziness. Who knows? I'm not.
Save us.
So proud of
Get
myself.
this off of us!